this is no place for a child.
Hi, it's Kevin here. Welcome back to Being Extra, and we're about like maybe a day late, but the new trailer for The Mandalorian had just dropped, and I'm going to do a reaction to it. And as far as I can tell, Jorge is actually going to do one of his too, and he's going to kind of intercut between both our thoughts and stuff. So as far as I could tell, he's going to be in this video too. And he's probably going to explain on his own intro about it. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. After a long series of disappointments from the Star Wars franchise ever since it was under the reign of Disney, namely just like after Last Jedi, The Mandalorian is probably like the one major exception to all these sort of criticisms, and really just sort of it's like the one thing that fans pretty much unanimously have like pretty high regard or hopes for in terms of like where it's going to take the franchise in the future, and it's really damn good and all that stuff. So I freaking loved the first season. Hope to see more Bill Burr in the new season, as well as just other cool, interesting stuff, and hopefully it doesn't veer away from the winning formula that they nailed down in the first one. And thus far, I have little reason to sort of doubt Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and the talent. And also, too, like Jorge mentioned on one of our other videos, Robert Rodriguez is directing an episode of The Mandalorian, so I'm pretty stoked on how that one's going to turn out, because I fucking love the Alita Battle. Most of pretty much everything that the Robert Rodriguez did, but most recently I freaking adored Alita Battle Angel, and that's, hopefully his directing chops from that translates well to The Mandalorian. So, yeah, let's get to it. I already have it queued up. Let's go. There it is, a Razor Crest. It looks a little different than I remember. Oh fuck! It's got the bay door open and everything. What the hell's going on?
Show me the one safety deemed such destruction.
There he is.
You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
Oh.
This is the way.
He looks cool with his cape kind of draped around the jetpack instead of just hanging down low like in the first season. Fuck, that looks great. There she is.
You know this is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard.
Oh. The voice of the Cyclops sounds really familiar. Oh, that's fucking rad.
This is the way.
The Lou logo looks pretty cool. Oh, alright, cool. Yeah, that was pretty brief. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit more, but then again, I'm kind of hope that they didn't show too much in that regard. But the voice for the guy, the Cyclops guy that was talking to in that fighting arena, he sounded like that scientist in the new Spider-Man PS4 game. He sounds like that guy. I'm not sure who the actor is, but that voice sounded really familiar, and that's probably the closest thing I can think of that he might have done. After the video, I'm probably going to look it up on my phone to see who voices the character. But yeah, it just looks... all the VFX shots of the ships flying around through the clouds and stuff amongst the X-Wings was really well done. I think they kind of upped their ante a little bit from the budget from the first season, and I think that's due to probably to the success of the first season, and that shows Disney and Lucasfilm's willingness to chuck a little bit more budget to the new season. So let's. I'm pretty excited. It looked like it was a bunch of Darth Maul looking aliens that he threw the little spike at the chest. So that's gonna be cool to see non-tatted up Darth Maul looking aliens in live action in the series, and good to see Grief Karga and Cara Dune back. I fucking love Gina Carano, especially lately with what's going on with their attempt to cancel her, which most people don't understand how tough she really is and how awesome she is, and she's not. She ain't gonna bow to any crowd like that. You're not gonna get her like that. She's a tough girl. She's a tough lady. She's everything that they should celebrate, but for some reason don't. I don't know why. But like I said, with a bunch of other stuff that I've seen, like for the Dune trailer and from the my Tenet review and all that, I'm very not very envious, but very just yeah, I guess envious of that as actors, for them to be able to take part in such a series. And honestly, that cast is thanking their lucky stars probably that they lucked into Star Wars in this current day and age, that is actually unanimously loved by fans, and that doesn't seem to be much shenanigans going on behind the scenes to where that all these actors walk away from it feeling stoked and like eager to return. You didn't really get that with the new trilogy. You know, they all seem to be really done with Disney and Star Wars at that point, which sucks because, you know, before if you were to tell me, hey Kevin, you got a fucking role in the Star Wars movie, I would have taken it without hesitation. Maybe nowadays I'm like, I would have to really think about it, because, you know, just because it's Star Wars doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be good, and it could backfire on somebody's career essentially if you take the wrong part. And unfortunately, Star Wars isn't immune to that. But luckily, you know, Pedro Pascal, Gina Carano, Carl Weathers. I mean, Carl Weathers has been in a bunch of stuff anyway, but he's, you know, Giancarlo Esposito. He like they all got really lucky into scoring you know, fucking awesome gigs like this. So, anyways, yeah, that's my take, my reaction and thoughts on the new season of Mandalorian. I can't wait to see it in some form or fashion. But yeah, if you like that and want to see more content, more reaction stuff, and more movie news, interviews with other extras and other kind of fly on the wall stories from people on the production side of things in these and all these different shows, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button with that little bell icon to be notified on when a new episode is coming by. And you should see on the screen our social media stuff for Jorge and I. And yeah, that's been Kevin here at Being Extra with my reaction to the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer. See you in the next one.
You know this is no place for a child.